What do you want?
Limited time modes.
What do you want?
Bro, are you deaf? Limited time mode.
What do you want?
Are you serious right now?
What do you want?
Okay, we're done here. You can go f yourself. Hey everyone, Thordan Smash and Ragnar here, and today we're going to be talking about a new LTM that we can be looking forward to this season for Apex Legends coming right around the corner, and also we're going to go over why we didn't get any nerfs and buffs, and actually what Respawn has planned going into Season 16, which is going to majorly overhaul the system. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's talk about Apex Legends. So as most of you are aware, there weren't a lot of changes in Season 15. In fact, we got no buffs or nerfs whatsoever. The Winter Express game mode is back for the holiday event with nothing new really changed about it, but there is a very specific reason for all of that. It looks like Apex Legends and Respawn are going to be doing a complete overhaul of the game. And the first information we have is that for the next collection event, we will be getting a brand new LTM that we have not seen before. And we did hear about this a long time ago from Ezra RC, actually back in June, asking what if Battle Royale turned hardcore. Now, there is some new information about this, and I received it the other day, and it has now been reported by a couple of different outlets. Some of the key notes about the gameplay of this is that you will not have a HUD, and you will only receive a basic white shield. Looting will be rougher because there isn't going to be as much stuff on the ground, with rare items at a premium, and gold items will not be featured at all except for hop-ups. There will be less health items, and the bullets will deal slightly more damage as well. And what's really important to know is that just other than the basic mechanics that are changing, it will also change your playstyle, because keeping track of your ammo will become incredibly important, not just because of the decreased spawn rate, but because you will not be able to actually see how many are left. You'll have to go to things such as your weapon, if you have, say, a hemlock, to see the counter itself and keep track of that. In fact, here's a great image of someone who removed the HUD from the game, and honestly, I think it actually looks a lot better. It'll definitely be a lot more confusing, but it does have a lot of potential to be a lot of fun as an LTM. Now, from what I heard, this is actually planned to come in the 15.1 patch, and what that means is that is scheduled on January 10th. That is about 2 weeks after the Winter Express event ends, which makes sense because we usually get the next event 2 weeks after the first one ends. It will also be at the start of the next rank split around that time. Now, dates can always change. Respawn is always changing those around. In fact, a lot of the stuff with the game mode could at the end of the day be changed. This was just the most recent information that was put out there about it and lines up with everything else that we've been given information on. I do also want to point out a lot of people on the Twitter post about this were saying, well, wait, what about TDM? We've been asking for that forever. As far as I know, TDM is still in the works with a 6v6 mode, but it will not be coming this season. Now, let's go ahead and talk about why we didn't get any nerfs or buffs this season. And I've mentioned it a few times about how they are looking to add in a new class system, and it does look like a couple of existing classes will get new perks. We actually saw back on October 31st, as Nitz shows us, that on a dev stream, the support bins can be only used by support legends. This was formerly only allowed by Lifeline to open up the bottom of the box, but now it looks like there will be supplies scattered around specifically for Loba and Lifeline. But what's even more interesting, and what I found information about, is this red smart supply bin right here. It was datamined originally by Kralrindo, but we didn't really have any information. It now appears that this is going to be for the assault class, and what you will find in it is going to be extra ammo and weapon attachments. Basically, a lot of the existing classes will get new perks added to that class to make them more viable in the game. There was also something about a skirmisher class that can actually see what's in a care package. Once again, nothing is 100% confirmed until Respawn shows us in the game itself, but this does make sense with a lot of things that we've been hearing about the last couple of seasons, along with stuff that has recently come out as well. Now, that doesn't mean we won't see nerfs and buffs in general as well, as I do know that there is a Lifeline buff coming in that will make the care package land faster, but it's a little confusing because I don't really think of that as a buff. I mean, I guess it's cool, care package comes in faster, but that wasn't really one of her strong suits of her kit. I still think something needs to be done with her DOC drone or something along those lines, but it does look like Season 16 will be going in a brand new direction in terms of gameplay. Let me and Ragnar know down below, what do you guys think about the hardcore mode coming to Apex Legends, and how do you feel about some of the updates to the legend abilities? And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the outlands, and we'll see you out there.